Okay. Yep. Yeah, I can do that. So what I'll do is I'll book a load from Minnesota to Iowa. But yep, pick up at noon on Friday in Iowa. Okay. Sounds good. Talk to you later. Bye. Well, this is OTR Truck. Hey, how do you like my hat? DIY Semi. This is OTR Trucking. My load just canceled. So it's about 9:15 in the morning right now. I'm actually still in Minnesota. This was going to be my first load in 12 days, and it just canceled on me. So I'm going to go back home. The reason I'm going to go back home is I agreed to do a customer load on Friday, picking up out of Iowa, going from Iowa down to South Carolina. So instead of me doing a couple of short hops, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to book a load right now that picks up tomorrow here in Minnesota and either delivers straight through or delivers Friday morning in Iowa, close to where I have to pick up, because my pickup is scheduled for noon on Friday. But yeah, this is OTR Trucking, man. Some days everything works great for you. Other days you have loads that just cancel and you got to make some decisions. I'm out revenue for today, but it's okay. I haven't worked in like 12 days and I really don't want to work. So I'm going to go back home now. I've already had my cup of coffee. Well, I got probably a quarter cup of coffee left here. I'm going to stop by the post office, mail all my paperwork from like the last, I don't even know how long. Like I said, I've been off for 12 days. So I got a lot of paperwork that I need to send into the carrier. And then I'm going to surprise my wife. Hopefully the mailman's not there. Wink, wink. Anyways, I'll talk to you all later. I'll probably talk to you tomorrow morning. Well, one task down. I am leaving the post office. $9.70 to send my priority package to my carrier. Like I said, all my paperwork, man, I had a lot of paperwork. So now I'm gonna head home and surprise Miss Bay Trucking. We'll see how that goes. All right, we'll see y'all in a little while. Like I said, probably tomorrow morning. Well, nothing like getting a phone call when you think you're just going to head home because your load canceled and you have to go take a drug test. I got picked for a random drug test. Every commercial vehicle CDL holder gets picked for random drug tests. You should be signed up with Clearinghouse. If you're an owner-operator, you sign up with Clearinghouse and a consortium that notifies you on, that you've been selected for a random drug test. So there happened to be a clinic pretty close to where I park my truck. So I just got out of there and took my drug test, paperwork in hand. I'm going to pass. Fingers crossed. No, that's a joke. I'll pass my drug test. So yeah, I guess I'm getting some stuff done when I thought I was just going to be able to go home. Went to the post office, took my drug test. Barring a phone call telling me I have to do something else, I'm going to head home. Well, it's currently 12:30 p.m. and I'm checked in for a 2 o'clock pickup, and they already gave me a door. I'm gonna be going right over there, door number 6. This is my first load in 13 days. So yeah, nice little short one. I pick up here in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, and I'm going to Cedar Rapids, Iowa for tomorrow morning. Well, it is 2:37 and I got my paperwork, got my bills. What I'm gonna do now is, this facility, if you can tell, is a closed door facility and they do not allow you on the dock. So what I'm gonna do now is just check to make sure that the seal matches the paperwork. So my seal number is 204-500, and that's what that is. So I am good to go. The last thing I'm going to have to do here is slide my tandems. Super light load too, 15,000 pounds. I got about 251 miles to go to make the delivery for tomorrow morning. Windy out this morning, my eyes are watering. Anyways, good morning. It is 5:45 a.m. and I am here at the Kraft Heinz Americold in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I'm gonna try and check in quite a bit early for my appointment. Well, that was easy. I'm the only one here right now, and I'm supposed to line up to door 1 right there. Yeah, I'm the only truck in their lot. So truck's sitting over there, and yeah. So now I'm gonna back into door 1. They're gonna come out and cut the seal, and yeah, should be a quick unload. It's a really light load too, so shouldn't take long at all. Well, this is kind of a weird backing scenario. I pulled forward, but I have to back around the curb here to get to door number 1. Don't hit a curb, Scott. Yeah, man, that's that tight. A little too sharp. Like I said, you have to back around the corner here, and there's a tree, so you can't really see where you're going. Anyways, I'm gonna get back into door 1. So they come and cut the seal at this facility. He had a nice little cutoff tool. I might want to get one of those. But now I just need to finish opening my doors, and they're going to get me unloaded right away. So there's the load, a total of 7 pallets. I'm like a quarter of the way loaded. So I'll just pulling down my load bars. Wow, that was fast.
Have a good one. It's like 9 pallets.
So there's another guy that's leased on here that has a load. I don't know who the broker is. I believe he said his appointment was at like 8. He's almost here. Is that okay? Get him in here?
Yep.
All right, thank you. Have a good day. Well, just like that, I have my bills back, and they're clean bills. I'm going to send this information to the broker and then get to my customer pickup well before noon. I have about a 45-mile deadhead to get to my customer. That was the quickest unload for an Americold I have ever experienced. Oh, I forgot to shut my reefer off. But yeah, look, we're empty. Clean bills. Everything was good. Like I said, I can't believe I forgot to shut my reefer off. What I'm going to do now is send in the paperwork to the broker, and then I am going to head to my customer pickup. Fun fact though, there is another contractor that's leased on to the carrier that I'm leased on to that's actually almost here. He's like 2 minutes away, and he's picking up from the same customer that I am today. So I might sit here and wait for him for a little bit. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this vlog. This is my first load back after 12 days, 13 days. I'll break it down once I get into the truck. All right, I will break down my first load in 13 days. Let me take a sip of my coffee real quick. Dang, it's still really hot. Anyways, this load originated in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, and came out here to Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I did have a 75-mile deadhead to pick the load up. It ended up being 250 loaded miles. It was super light load, weighed just over 15,000 pounds. I had a total of 7 pallets. It was actually like Parmesan cheese going to, I don't know if you can see it, right over there is Heinz Craft, like their production building. So what they do is they store stuff there and here at this Americold. They share like the same parking lot. Anyways, the load ended up paying $850. It was a refrigerated load, 35 degrees start and stop. It ended up being a little bit more than $260 a mile on this load, and it gets me, right now I'm 50 miles away. I just Google mapped it. I'm 50 miles away from my customer that I'm going to be picking up at. We actually have another contractor that's here right now, a newer contractor that's here right now, unloading basically the exact same load that I brought down here. And then we're both picking up at the customer here in Iowa and caravanning down to the southeast, down to South Carolina. Anyways, I don't know what else to tell you about the load. What I tell you, total of 325 all-in miles. That includes a 75-mile deadhead. The load paid $850. It was just over 15,000 pounds, 7 pallets of like Parmesan cheese. Refrigerated load, 35 degrees, start and stop. Not a bad load for my first load back after 13 days. Now I get to go make some real money hauling some customer freight. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this vlog. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Until next time, you know what it is. Keep on trucking.